I'm just parked up in a field close to where I work. It's owned by the people I work for, so it's okay that I'm here. I've unloaded everything out the back of the van, and now I need to contemplate on how I'm going to support the bed frame. I've just created a frame which is resting on the side ribs, which isn't what my plan is. My plan is that I will have a frame supporting the bed that is separate from the top of the bed, so that if I am parked on uneven ground, I'll be able to put a little block of wood at one end of the bed or the other end of the bed, or on each side, depending on which way we are, because the worst thing about having a camper van is when you don't quite get it level and you end up sleeping on a funny old slope and, well, not sleeping at all. So I'm going to build a frame, and I've got all this wood. I've got my workbench just over there. Yeah, that'll be the next thing. Also, I finished cladding the doors, so I'm quite pleased with those. Thinking I am going to treat them with beeswax as opposed to varnish or anything like that, because it has nasty smells. Also, I really don't want to darken it very much. I love the natural look of the wood, and I want to keep that looking as natural as it can and as light as it can without making the van too dark. But I don't really want to paint it because I'm not a fan of painted wood. Yeah, best crack on. Just chopping some wood up in country. Chop my wood up. That's a leg. Can you see it? In fact, it's a big leg. I'm making a frame to go under the bed, which is, get off my arm fly, which is just here. So the frame will go under here, because this is only 44 by 44 mil wood, and it's bowing a little bit in the middle. So I had the intention of doing this all along, but then I made the frame and I thought, oh, maybe it'll be okay. But it wasn't. So I've made this frame, and it's going to have some struts. Are they struts? I don't know. Some bits going across the middle, and then it's going to have a leg in that corner, then it's going to have one sort of somewhere towards the middle, well, about a third in, and then about a third in that way. So that will allow access to a little door, kennel, dungeon, whatever, and then it'll have more legs underneath it as well. So that's what I'm doing today, out in country. It's my day off today, and I'm going to try and carry on with the van build. I need to finish the bed off. Squinting a bit, it's very bright. Hopefully the wind's not catching you too much, because it's a bit breezy up here. It's country. What I need to do is take this piece of wood and cut it to go across here to form a bit like a cot side, just to stop the mattress sliding backwards and forwards when I'm driving. So that is today's job. I've got two pieces of this, one to go on the front side of the bed, one to go on this back side. Let's see how we get on. pleased with the way that's come out. It needs a little bit of sanding, but that will stop the mattress sliding backwards. What I've also bought is some of this pipe insulation, because I know how clumsy I am at banging my head. So I thought I will get some of this and I will split it in half, not like it is now, and then I'll get half of it and I will affix it onto here, and then when I bang my head it shouldn't be as painful, because it's gonna happen. In fact, I might leave it whole like that. Just get the staple gun and or similar. I'm just doing this bed front and I want it to be nice and level, obviously, but the thing is, when you do a van conversion, there's absolutely no point using a spirit level, because depending on where you're parked depends on whether your van's level, so it's no use really. So all I'm doing is I've had the tape measure and I've measured up to this bottom edge, and on both sides it is 79 centimetres, which means I will fix it there, and then it's level with the floor, and it's really the best you can hope for. I'm continuing with my cladding on the driver's side, and here I've put some really sturdy, the whole van's rocking, really sturdy brackets behind where the cladding is going to go up, because this is the end of my bed where my feet will go, this is the end of the bed where my head will go, and I thought I'm going to need some really good brackets behind the cladding, because this cladding is only 8mm thick, I think, 8 or 9mm. That isn't going to hold a TV. So this is 18mm thick sort of plank wood, and it will hold some weight because these screws are self-tapping screws, which are these ones from Weeks, and they're quite sturdy screws, so I've put those in here and here, and then I've got a wooden beam behind the vapor barrier that was holding that was screwed into here, so I've screwed through these ones here diagonally into the wooden beam as well, so really sturdy, and that should hold my TV safely on the wall without pulling the cladding off and just messing everything up.